Okay, no, my microphone is working unmuted. We're always gonna have technical difficulties. I also am not like, I didn't really double check my setup, but it should be good now. GM, am relying on you to let me know how stream quality is, and if I need to plug in the Ethernet, and if I freeze again. Okie doke. So let me, this camera I think needs to be in a different spot. Let me move that, lower it a little. So this is fun. This is all stuff that I 100% should have taken care of before, and I didn't. This is actually okay though. I think we've nailed it. Okay, so, hi Gothic. Speaking of the dog, I met it. I went to the liquor store to buy our beloved Bailey's, and in the elevator on the way up, this person comes in with this very cute dog that's like this big. It's so small, and it's just fluff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, can I pet your dog? And she's like, yeah, of course. And then I reach down to pet him, and he starts kind of like tugging at my sleeves. She's like, oh, sorry, we're training. He's new. He's only 10 weeks old. And I'm like, and then she gets off on the same floor as me. I was like, I know that bark. I know that bark. So he's a puppy. He's 10 weeks old, and he's the cutest little mop I've ever seen. So if we hear him, we hear him, and it's something I can live with because he's training. I mean, what can you do, really? So we have Bailey's. We have Guinness. We have the good stuff. And, well, GM has rum because I don't think he really likes Bailey's that much. But options. So let's make a drink. I think all the cups are in the dishwasher. Oh no, they're here. So I'm just gonna make iced coffee and Bailey's. You like Bailey's, you just want rum. Okay. You've never heard of it? What do you mean you've never heard of it? You've never heard of Bailey's? There's no way that that's true. Our ice maker didn't make any ice. So I guess we're doing hot coffee and Bailey's. I wanted iced coffee. Oh, the dog. You've never heard the dog. Yeah. I know, I feel like I need to I feel like the whiskey stones will break this. I have plastic cups though. I'm surprised you've never heard the dog. This isn't your first Twitch chat though. You know how to rally the troops. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Pie. Make an assessment. Yeah, we can use the whiskey stones, if you don't mind. I can't believe the ice maker, I turned the ice maker on how many hours ago? Maybe it's broken. But I don't really like Guinness, and it's room temperature, so it's just gonna be for cake. I'm the one telling you to use them. This is true. Okay. Whiskey stones it is, and plastic cup. That says, where's my booze? GM, would you like some Bailey's and coffee? Thanks, Johnny. So I have one green shirt, and I put it on this morning, and I went, this is too short for streaming. It's like up to my boobs. And so we went rainbow because, leprechauns, pots of gold, rainbow. It makes sense. Oh, you're working. That's not what you said earlier. Okay. Oh, it makes me think of the Ren Fair. So we have, well, you can see what I'm doing. That's probably good. Sanitary. Disinfectant tongue. That's fine. Does Bailey's have to be refrigerated? That's something I've never really known. I would think not, since it's alcohol. Perfect. Iced coffee and Bailey's. Not at all iced. Huh. It's okay. Good enough. It'll cool to room temperature. All right, we have our... Wow, I made that a little strong. But it does make me think of the Ren Fair, so that's nice. All right. Let's make another. Use the rest of the whiskey stones. Hi, Just Great. How are you? It's been so long since we've done a baking stream. Oh my gosh. Google says... Refrigeration is not required. Bailey's guarantees its product for up to 2 years from the date of manufacture, opened or unopened, and suggests a storage temperature range of 0 to 25 Celsius. Hey Google, what is 25 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
25 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 77 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so as long as your house doesn't get above 77. Not cupcakes today. I have small cake pans. So, there's the fucking ice. Are you kidding? So I will make probably both. And like we just went to the grocery store and I bought a couple of sweets and stuff. I'm gonna have so much sugar. And we're playing D&D today, so I'm just gonna be snacking. So, yeah. Hey, Caster. Hi everyone, I'm so glad that baking streams are still like a thing people want to come by and say hi for. Thanks guys, you make me feel amazing. I wanted to say special and then that song got stuck in my head. Anyway. Okie dokie. Alright, I'm gonna put this next to the microphone. Next to the rum. That we're not even using today. So yeah, I did not set aside all of the ingredients. I'm gonna open this. So we have our Baileys out. I'm gonna have to get the recipe open. Oh my gosh, I didn't do exclamation point recipe. And GM forgot to tell me a new one. Oh my Jesus Christ, tear me a new one. I've had one sip. Happy St. Patty's Day. I forgot that that's something GM used to do. He used to give me shit about it. The stream is over. Just upend the island. I can't talk. Alright. I think I don't need much. I think we only need 1 can. I don't know how many ounces I need. Let me look. Stupid. Here we go. Okay. I need the recipe, not all the other stuff. Oh, Jesus. So this is from Brown Eyed Baker, GM, if you want to update iBot. If you don't worry about it. This is where the command would go. I know, it's been so long, okay? I haven't done a baking stream since Cinco de Mayo. And then I just stopped streaming for like 8 months after that. So this is not goodbye. I will still stream next week. Okay. I need 1.5 cups Guinness. I guess I'll pull 2 out just in case. If it's not 1.5 cups, it's gonna be close. You want your content, not your excuses. Jesus. Alright. So we have our Guinness. We have our cocoa powder. We have flour. I keep in Tupperware. Sugar that I don't keep in Tupperware, but probably should, to be honest. I might need to get the other sugar. Baking powder, which I don't know where it is. Baking powder. Oh, shit. I have it. I know I have it. I just need to find... Do you want ants? See, that is the beauty to being on the 3rd floor. Ants don't travel that far, usually. We haven't had ants in the entire time we've lived here, so... Where the hell is the baking powder? IH's. Starch. Ah. Baking powder. Also need salt, eggs, and sour cream. Salt. Sour cream and eggs. I think the eggs should probably be room temperature, but it's fine. All right. We also, I've never done this, went super extra and bought Irish butter because it's St. Patty's Day. All the salt from playing Dead by Daylight. Oh my gosh. You're on the 2nd floor and you had an ant and whoa, no, oh no! I kind of thought that that would not be a thing. Okay. So we need 2 cups. No, 3.5 cups. That's a lot of fucking butter. Okay, we have our butter. Room temp. 6 cups powdered sugar. I did buy powdered sugar, but I think we should have close to 6 cups. Because I just opened this. I want to put this not near my new laptop. That can live on the side for now. And your room isn't a pantry? That sucks. Any sort of like bug infestation is the worst. Like when we had gnats from that stupid plant, which I did. So I want to get plants when we moved. I did a lot of reading on how to avoid gnats. They're called fungus gnats, and it's because I give my plants too much water. So hopefully when we move and I buy new plants, I don't overwater them and cause the house to be covered in gnats. Learning. What else do I need? Baileys and salt. Okay, we have all of our ingredients. We got this. Oh, there was also a time, I don't know why, Casty, you reminded me of this. There was a time with one of my laptops. I had like ants living inside of it, and I have no idea how. Because it was like my old, not my old Dell, but like years and years and years ago. It was in a room where no food was kept, no food was eaten. And every once in a while, it would just like crawl out between the buttons and then go back in. And they got to the point where they were like breeding. And there's a certain name for them, the kind of ants that like electronics. And it's just like a thing that can happen. Queen of the ants. Trust me, I was losing my shit anytime, because you have your laptop on your lap. It was when I was kind of bouncing between homes when I was in beauty school. And I was like, where the fuck are these ants coming from? So yeah, the recommended solution... No, this was when I first moved to Austin. That's right. That's right, because it was the Austin apartment. It recommended... And I don't think this is what eventually worked. I think they eventually kind of just like died on their own. But it was like, put your laptop in a bathtub full of water, like on something above the water, so that the ants feel threatened by their environment. You give them like an escape route, and then they just leave. It didn't work. I did try it though. Hey, bye. You mean run Cyberpunk? That would probably fry them all. But the problem with like the danger part of having these ants in your electronics is that they liked the electronics, and so they could fry your motherboard somehow. I don't know. I read a lot about it, and now this all sounds like some crazy fever dream. But it did happen. GM is getting iron right now. Okay. We have our ingredients. I have my mixer out, and we have our camera specifically for the mixer. I have this beautiful clear bowl that I don't think I had last time, and I'm obsessed with it. Maybe when we don't make it make noise. Oh, let me get out cake pans and cupcake tins, because that is something I haven't done. You hate trolls. They scared you? Why? What happened? They're not that bad. You just shoot them with arrows. Reminded you of that Japanese horror game? The, like, Fatal Frame? I don't know why that's the first one to come to mind out of all the Japanese horror games. At least once that could have been jumped and shorted by an ant. Yeah, I don't know. There was some, like, concern about your electronics and these ants, other than the fact that there are ants inside your computer. But this is like 7 or 8 years ago. It's fine now. I have no computers with ants inside. Toki Doki Literature Club? Oh my god. That was a wild ride. That went from, like, I'm so tired of reading character dialogue to what the fuck is happening. That you know of. Don't say that. I need a cake tin. Oh, and a cooling rack. Oh, I forgot the most important ingredient. Sprinkles. I bought green sprinkles. Very exciting. Cooling rack. And we have cake tin number 1, 2, and 3. And I will likely need a cupcake tin. Probably just the 6er. Okay. We have pans. I think we can start. Stretch. Everyone stretch. Well, I don't know that everyone should stretch, but oh, my poor back wants to cry. Okay, CBD sprinkles? No, they're just green. I'm allergic to most CBD. But the game was about the purple monster man thing? What? I have no idea what it is. Oh, I've never heard of that pie. You had the same experience with Doki Doki, like, man, this is a lot of reading. Yeah, like, I was really about to be like, if this doesn't pick up in the next, like, 10 minutes or so, I think this is just not the game for me. And I felt like I was tricked, because everyone said it was a horror game, and there was the whole disclaimer in the beginning. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, you were bored? Let's make this fucking crazy. You love pickles. I hate pickles. I can't stand them. And it's like mind-blowing to me that anyone likes pickles. You have not played it. I think it's a game that if you are interested in playing it, don't read, watch, learn anything about the game if you can avoid it. But if you're not interested in it, it's fun to watch someone else play. You like pickles but not cucumbers. So, a long time ago, I had some cucumber water, and it made my throat feel not great, so I might be allergic to cucumbers. And it's been so long since I've eaten pickles that I may have the same reaction, but I know I hate them because I hate the smell of them. Okay. We're focusing. Thanks for the follow, Abby Gummy. We are preheating the oven to 350. So fun fact, we're doing this from Wi-Fi. I'm shocked. I have a little Ethernet to USB because my laptop doesn't have an Ethernet port. What happened to this? Oh, chocolate chips happened. Did anyone hear the follow noise? You missed it. I didn't hear it because my computer's muted. I don't have alerts set up on this scene. Please don't crash. Please, please, please don't crash. Okay. There we go. Added. So you wouldn't have heard it. Okay. Preheated, grease and flour, 2 9-inch cake pans. So these are not 9-inch cake pans. I do think I'll only use 2 so that we can, well, yeah, so that we can make cupcakes. Also, you should take labels off before you stick shit in the oven because now it's like baked on. I mean, should I use 2 or 3? Let's do 2 and cupcakes. You were too busy typing out your pickle manifest. What? I really feel that pickles is something you either love or hate. No one is like, pickles are fine. It's either it ruins everything or you love them. Okay. You know, I got a hair tie to keep my hair out of things like butter, and here we are. We're just greasing the pan. Is the music volume okay? I didn't like really test much before going live because I was ready to get started. And also there's D&D tonight, so I kind of needed to be like, if I don't start now, I'm not starting. What music? Oh, can you not hear the music? I'm broken where you don't like pickles on sandwiches, but you'll eat them straight out of the jar. Ugh. It's super quiet music. Okay. When I finish lubing up this pan, I will fix that. Perfect. Your voice, though crisp and clear, and very close to peaking the mic, as usual. All right, let's bump this up to here. Maybe a little louder. I don't know. You let me know. Probably should have like recorded and listened back, but F it. Oh, this is an ASMR stream? Yeah, you can hear me greasing a metal pan. I think it makes you fall asleep like nails on metal. Actually, I think there are people that are probably into that sound. You turn the music down a touch, but that's just you. I'll just turn the desktop volume down a little bit. Good. Trying really hard to get into this corner. I will probably use a paper towel just to smooth it out. There we go. That looks better. You're delayed? Isn't there a way to see how delayed you are? GM still needs to hear this. I still feel bad about using all that iron. I really do. I felt really guilty about it. On mobile. Oh, okay. I know that there was a way. Should do this over this guy. I have ironed out the details. Oh my god. Okay, we have a greased and floured pan. You know, that's the downside to making cakes versus cupcakes. Cupcakes you just set a liner in. No problem. I need to make sure I have cupcake liners, now that I say that. Okay. Pans are ready. That out of here. Well, is there literally no vanilla in this entire recipe? Oh my god, do we not have cupcake liners? Oh, damn it. There's no way. There is no way I've used them all. What's that noise? Maybe that was the dog that I heard. Oh, we got some. It's fine. Everything is okay. Baking streams are back, Farning. How are you? Short people problems. I found out yesterday that I am not as tall as I thought I was. I was under the impression that I was a solid 5'5". I'm 5'4" 3/4, which is actually incredibly disappointing. It would actually take so long. All those little cavities would be terrible. Okay. Those guys, done. Now we will place stout and butter in a large heavy saucepan and heat until the butter melts. Yeah, should be able to reach. I didn't really anticipate moving the camera this way, even though I think I've always done that. Alright, let me get a saucepan and put away the cleaning product. Alright. Saucepan. Can this reach? So sad. It is sad. I don't think this is gonna make it. I go this way. Well, I can move my laptop closer. Okay, hold on. It's been so long since I've done a baking stream, I just forgot how to do one. Okay. I'm so sorry if you get sick, don't look at the top corner. Haha. It's cutting it close, I'll tell you that. Oh no, it's not. Okay, perfect. Is it good? That's good. I hate glass cooktops. Let me tell you how much I hate glass cooktops because they get so scratched. Reminds you of Boning Adventure from yesterday. Oh my god. That was such a nightmare. Like, you don't even know how stressful that was. Because I was like hungry and getting grumpy about it. Okay. I think we're okay. Frame that boat. Yeah, I can't believe it survived. Truly. We need a cup and a half. Please don't get foamy. It's beer, that's what it does. Okay. Cup and a half. Oh! There's actually still some in here. So I guess I'll put the rest in the fridge. Alright, we're doing a cup and a half of Guinness, cup and a half of butter. It's a 16-ounce can. Nope. It's a 14.9-ounce can. Is Guinness as bad as I remember it? No, it's not as bad as I remember. It's very, like, velvety. So, let's add the butter. Sinking a whole lot of can in one beer. Alright, we've got our Irish butter. Which is actually better butter than I normally buy. For some reason, butter's one of those things I just don't spend the money on, like, high quality. I just go through so much of it. Like, it's ridiculous. Even for this recipe is going to be, let's see, this is 3 sticks plus 4 sticks, 7 sticks of butter. It's a lot of fucking butter. This cake is really good though. Like, there is a reason that I make it every year. And I still have tequila, so I guess I may as well. We don't drink a lot of liquor, apparently. Or in general, I think. So our tequila's just been, like, taking up room in the freezer. It's not like we can have people over, so no one else is drinking it. So what I do today, I bought 2 more things of liquor that are gonna live here forever. No, I'm more likely to drink Baileys than I am tequila, so. Speaking of, I lost my Baileys. Favorite spatula that I will always use if it's clean. Also, this guy has seen better days. He's a little bit broken. It's probably time for me to just buy new spatulas, but it's okay. My sweater. Okay. So we're just letting it do that until it melts. It might be a bit. You missed an alert. Thanks for the host, Blake. Thank you, thank you. Cheers. Whiskey stones are now warm. But we have ice now. I haven't seen you in a while. And it's been a long time since I've done a baking stream, so we're both here. You have news. What's your news? You know how me and my girlfriend were expecting a baby? Did you have the baby? We had the baby! Congratulations! I'm not gonna lie, I got very concerned there for a moment. Congratulations. Beautiful baby girl. Aw, how fun. Okay, now we kind of have like, I have straws. I don't need to sit here and poke it. This probably sounds terrible, I'm sorry. Melt. Do you guys remember when I was cooking, I think I was cooking whiskey and it caught fire? I still worry about that. Stretch. I'm like, I just stretched my, I gotta pull my pants off. Tried, oh my god. My hamstrings are so tight. All stretching, right? Not just me looking like a weirdo. Definitely not the case. She's actually laying down on my chest. That's so cute. Is she sleeping? Speaking of, I don't hear the puppy anymore. So I think he might be sleeping too. Beer and butter. It's not to like. Hey, Faith Shield. How are you? Whether you can stay long or not, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. You don't remember that one, but you remember Flower Flying all... Oh my god, yeah. I remember that. I think that's a clip, too. You're busy again, but good. I am also good. I was going to say busy, but I haven't really been busy. Lots of changes, but not bad. No bad changes. I almost brought that up and was like, I shouldn't bring that up. Because if I don't, maybe no one else will. Leave it to GM. I think my favorite part of that clip, though, is Haley's face when she realized what I just said. Like, it would not be half as funny if it weren't for her clear expression of, my best friend's an idiot. Good. I'm gonna chop these guys. Well. Okay, they're a little slippery. I don't think I can cut all of them in half. Oh. Please don't make a huge mess for no reason. Maybe I shouldn't talk when I'm not facing the microphone. Can't remember if you shared, but you've been helping a PC. Yeah, I remember when you first mentioned that. They want to teach streamers how to maintain and build PCs. That's exciting. I just built a new PC. Minus a new graphics card, because it's impossible to get one right now. Speaking of, 3070s dropped last night at midnight. I didn't get one. Here's the thing. As much as I need/want a new graphics card, my entire build is white. And I would rather wait until I can get a white 3070, there's an Asus one I really want, than just get the first 3070 I can buy. They decided to branch out to Linux COD troubleshooting, like Call of Duty, or is that something else? I feel like that's probably something else. Casually waits in EVGA queue. Oh, it is Call of Duty. Okay. Interesting. So I take it things are going well then, which is awesome to hear. Thinking it may be possible for some people to get micro centers for your on standby. Oh. Yeah, the micro center by me is doing like a, I think maybe they're all doing this, is that you go early, you wait in line, and then they come out at like 8 o'clock and they're like, okay, tell me what you want, I'll write it down, and I'll text you if it's in the shipment this morning. And that just seems like a lot of work for not a lot of payoff. I don't know, maybe it works out better than I would think, but I don't know. I'll wait for that white one. It's beautiful, and it would look great in my PC. Yeah, that sounds like a waste of time. Yeah, I think GM said a friend of his did it, and he said something to the effect of, I'm pretty sure they wrote down my number just to get me to go away. Because I don't think they ever texted it, like whether they had it or not. You show up in line and get a voucher. If you have a voucher, you can buy a brand new video card. Gotcha. Oh. Hi. I thought you had said something like that. So, I have not tried to go do that, and I will just patiently wait. Meanwhile, I learned yesterday that my 1060 is like not thrilled about Valheim, so it's probably needing to be replaced sooner rather than later, but it's fine. Okay. This is mostly melted, so I'm gonna take it off the heat. Confetti! Oh. You make me crawl all the way over there. And then I'm gonna shoot it this way so that I don't get it in the food. I think that's usually what we do for baking stream confetti. You're joking. There's one in here. And it's a dud. Just kidding, you don't have to do it. I'm committed. You sold your 770 to a coworker for 70 bucks. Oh my gosh. Oh, that just confettied all over me. You got put on a wait list back in December and you never heard from them. Ugh. Micro Center can defeat the crypto miners a lot easier than online system can. Yeah, I saw something like, oh, hold on, let me do this. Oh, you're joking. Yay! Do not want it to get stuck in my laptop. I don't know. We'll see. You got 1,500 back in time. Nice! Maybe you should just buy a new PC. I think so. When confetti got in the cup. Well, if it did, it sunk. It's okay. All right, what's next? Set aside to cool to room temperature. So take it off the heat. Bring you guys back here. Sorry for the movement. Because we're gonna be in this guy. Which means I can push this back a bit. Get out. It's like stuck in the hinge. I'll get it later. It popped up in your account this morning. I have to wait for the paper because I changed my bank account between doing taxes last year and, well, all the stimuli. Treating yourself with pizza. That sounds good. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. You got yours too, yay! Okay, remove pan from heat, add the cocoa powder. Perfect, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of the confetti on the table. And then I'm gonna bring it over here. Let's move the various drinks that can be knocked over. Take the coffee ground here. There we go. So, aha, perfect. Use this guy. He's heat proof. Happy St. Patrick's Day. With your PC knowledge, you can make that part of your stream. Oh, I have no PC knowledge. Like, I can put together a PC. But like troubleshooting? Nope, nothing. Confetti and mixing bowl. Oh, god damn it. You are correct. Good call. There's also some like, okay. Removed, we're good. That could be your unofficial title. I should have it on business cards. Just Queen of Pink. What am I doing? Cocoa. All right. Brand new. Oh, it's beautiful. How much cocoa powder? So I really like this brand. But to be honest, this can is really annoying to get anything out of. How much? 1 cup. Jesus. Okay. You don't think Ursa cares about confetti in her stuff. I'm just used to it. And I'm not taking this anywhere. Well, I don't think so anyway. So I will do my best to not get confetti in the food. I would be lying if I said it has never happened. Hello? Do you like some cocoa? No. Do you like a water refill? I'm trying really hard not to spill this. No. Never said troubleshooting, just PC part lists. I don't think I would be good at that either. I literally picked parts for this PC based on how pretty they are. Which makes GM have a big ol' headache. The reason my PC works is probably because of GM. Yeah. I mean, I know my downfalls, truly. I am very aware of my shortcomings and I own them. Really don't want to waste cocoa, but we need a little bit more. I wish I could hear the music. That's the one downside of baking streams, is that it's just awkwardly quiet in the house. A little more. I'm being really anal about this. that's not a little. Okay, we have 1 level cup. 1 cup, that's so much cocoa though. Like, I'm still kind of like, I should double check this. No, it says it. Just get Bluetooth headphones? This would be the only time I ever use them, is the problem. Like, I don't use headphones. If I go walking, I don't put headphones in because I'm a woman and I'm usually by myself. So I just don't really use headphones unless I'm on a plane or right now is when it would be useful. GM could also sing. He sings often. I don't know if you know that. But like grocery store, car, out walking for no reason. Like, he just loves to sing. I wish I had a plastic whisk. Or maybe didn't care about ruining the nonstick. Get that man a mic. Oh, he can project. If he were to sing right now, you would hear it. But now that we're talking about it, he won't. Also, he's so good, I would get a DMCA strike. I don't even think he's listening, to be honest. I think he's just mining iron. Oh. Nope, he's listening. Oh. That's fair. I assumed. It's the most backhanded compliment I've ever heard. No, he actually does have a good voice. I am kidding. But like, because a lot of times he just does it to be embarrassing. But if he tries, he actually has a good voice. Oddly specific. Okay, I think this is good and mixed. Nope, it's not. I say that as I pick up a large chunk of cocoa. Like, this looks like the grossest hot chocolate in the world. However, I am someone who likes watery hot chocolate. If it's too rich, I don't want it. I make my hot chocolate like the powder with water. This is so thick. So when it goes in here, it'll get mixed the rest of the way, I think. So we're gonna call this good enough. I don't remember cocoa chunks ever being an issue with this recipe anyway. Okay. Back over here for it to cool off the rest of the way. And let's move on. Sorry, that was actually right in front of the mic and I did not mean for it to be. Okay, flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt in a large bowl. Large bowl. You're okay, you're just deaf. I'm sorry. I forget, it's been so long. I have cocoa powder all over my hands. All right, how much of everything? 3 cups flour. One of these that's not coated in cocoa. 1 cup. There's a little cocoa powder in there, that's fine. All getting mixed together anyway. I don't know how ASMR streamers do it. I make too much noise. Like unpleasant noise. Like metal on the countertop. Also, the lack of volume control would do me no favors. Okay. 3 cups flour. 3 cups sugar. Jesus. No wonder this cake is so good. Ton of flour, or I'm sorry, ton of sugar, ton of butter. There's beer. Ton of cocoa. 3 cups, jeez. Oh, it's over here. But I'm not putting this in there, right? Flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt, okay. Run away, work calls. Okay, have fun at work. I'm like so scared that I'm misreading this because this feels like a lot. Two. Good thing I have another bag. It's always really satisfying to me to use up like all of a bag of flour or sugar. Oh, Jesus. Horrible bag opening noises. Okay, we're good. Golden. Can I just reach in and I feel like I should go over here and do it so it's not so loud. Okay, good. 3 cups. This can get put away. All right. 2 1/4 teaspoons baking powder. 1, 2 1/4. That's half. This is 1/4. And 1 teaspoon salt. Perfect. And now we whisk. Oh my gosh, the whole island is just moving with it. Perfect. How many layers is this cake gonna be? I'm only gonna do 2. I have small cake pans. So it calls for 2 9-inch rounds. These are 6-inch rounds. So I'm gonna do a small 2-layer cake and then a couple of cupcakes. Because when I make big 3-layer cakes, they just kind of go bad. Like I don't go anywhere, so I don't bring it And then me and Jam can't eat that much. Well, we could. There's a helicopter. Does the mic pick that up? Alright. Everything's whisked. Eggs and sour cream in here. Oh yeah, we have to mute. We do take deliveries. I could bring it by. That's actually probably not a bad idea. Alright, how many eggs are in here? So we need 3 eggs. It was, you could hear it over your headphones. Oh, they're cold. Oh, that's right. I put them in the fridge. I was thinking that they were room temperature and they stayed cold for like 4 hours. Do I need to take... Oh, you do. So maybe do that and then bring either the cake to them or the cupcakes to them. Okay. You can see in the bowl. There is no confetti in the bowl. And I need this guy. Whoop. So I saw on Instagram someone advertising, it was like Amazon items I can't live without. And it was a piece of plastic that's like an oval and it has a thin raised edge in the middle and you're supposed to crack your eggs on it. And it's like, really? How inept do you have to be to not be able to crack your own eggs? It's just weird. Not even a particularly useful tool. Just a piece of plastic. Should have moved the trash can closer. Don't they say to crack eggs on a flat surface anyway? That's what I had heard. Because if it's an edge, it pushes the shell in, right? That's the whole, like, don't do that kind of thing. Okay, perfect. Whatever. I bet that they got money for their affiliate link. Oh, I think I needed the 3rd cup. Damn it. I use the 3rd cup for eggs because I never use the 3rd cup for like anything else. But they're going in together, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, perfect. 1 spoonful seems to be about right. A little more. And I definitely just put the raw egg contaminated food back in. It's okay, it's trash anyway. No one likes sour cream. Okay, I'm gonna mute and mix so that we don't hear horrible mixer noises. Is there no music now all of a sudden too? What happened? Oh no, I saw something. There we go. It was just in between songs. It's all good. Okay. The downside to using my mixer, oh, I'm not using that, on the island is that it shakes the whole island. This is not the most stable table ever. So now when I mix, we're gonna pour in the stout and the cocoa mixture. Song transition. Okie doke. Castor, if I were there, I would absolutely drink it for you. Peach flavored is best flavored. What is it? If you don't mind me asking. Hi, Lucky Phil. I know, I'm back to making things. Boozy things at that. Okay, so there were some cocoa chunks still. They'll all get worked out. I'm not that worried about them. All right, so this is all mixed together. We're gonna add flour and then work it in. How do we feel about this sound? Is that like too much? Because the microphone's not real happy about it. Otherwise I can just keep muting. I think at some point we determined that it was not that bad, but my setup was totally different, so. Sparkling peach water drink. Oh, interesting. I would probably enjoy that. Lucky Phil says it's fine. Alright. Unless someone says they hate it, we're leaving it. Making a huge mess, by the way. I think I need to work faster. Sometimes I'll lift the bowl and just like pour it in, but usually that's messier, believe it or not. You have a cup with lots of ice cubes? Oh my god. I love peach flavored anything, pretty much. And you know, Japan seems to have an awful lot of it, which is good for me. They had a peach flavored Coca-Cola at one point. That was not great. I will say that. That was not my favorite, but I also don't really like Coke. Alright, we're looking good and mixed. I'll do a little bit by hand. Apple Coke is actually great. I don't think I tried that one. I think that was out when I was there last, but I don't remember ever trying it. Oh, that's the one I had when we were there. That makes sense. Okay. Good. Well, that went on the floor. Alright. Get this nice and mixed. Put this over here. Move this because I have a huge mess where I did all that. You don't like Coke, but apple Coke is surprisingly good. Here's the thing about Coke and Pepsi. Dr. Pepper is infinitely better. I don't really drink soda. Like, I can't actually tell you the last time I had a soda. Maybe it was that peach Coke. But if I had to choose, Dr. Pepper is best. I love Baileys and coffee. Like I said, I don't drink that often. But Baileys and coffee just makes me think of the Ren Fair. And it's just so, like, cozy. Soda makes you sick? Aw. Soda doesn't make me sick, but, and maybe it's just with Dr. Pepper. I get, like, weird pains in my neck when I drink it, and I have no idea why. Okay. Let me clean up my space a little bit. I need to wipe this down. There's like confetti and flour and sugar everywhere. That is odd. It's really weird. I have no idea. Like, it's only when I drink soda. There's literally no other time that it happens. Okay, other bonus to this bowl is the little pour spout. I'm gonna fill it up like maybe to there. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of leftover. Oh shit. Okay, maybe I bust out the 12 cupcake thing. Whoops. It is good though. Okay. So for 9-inch cake pans, she says 35 minutes. I'm gonna start with 25. Those even. This one might need a little more. I have a scale, which would be the best, but it's okay. That looks better. Yeah, we'll start with 25. Add a bit of sparkling water. Interesting. I'll drink soda and mixed drinks. I take that back. Like, I'll drink a rum and Coke. So we'll start 25 minutes. I need to get the 12 cavity cupcake pan. Oh, so would it happen with anything carbonated? Probably. That was a really nice noise. Sorry. Alright. Let's get more cupcake liners. Where did I put them? I just had them out. Oh, they're right here. Sparkling water isn't too bad, but you definitely... Interesting. White's boring. Black's boring. Do we want black or white? We'll do black. Asking a bunch of people who all prefer night mode, which they want. It's gonna be black. Okay. Now to do this without making a huge mess. You know what? I need like a spoon or something. That is way too full. Not gonna lie. I'm seeing some of those chunks of cocoa, and I'm a little concerned about them. I'm not sure if in the past when I've made this recipe, I've just said, like, fuck it to my stainless, or my, pans. What are they called? Non-stick pans. And just used a metal whisk anyway. I'll go in with a fork and like mix them. Or maybe it'll be fine. We'll see. I still have more. Oh my god. Oh, fun. Yeah, have fun shopping. Don't worry about missing stream. It's recorded. And you don't have to watch anyway. I'm here. Alright, did I put away the cupcake liners? Amazing how I keep losing them. There we go. Oh my god, this makes so much. It's a dry cocoa surprise. That's kind of my fear. Well, the goal is to not get any on the pan. That's not gonna happen. I need the spatula. Wow, I can't believe this made that much. Okay, this last one, he's gonna be a little runty. Yeah, he's gonna be real runty. Oh my god. We're making a huge mess. That's okay. It's just a little bit more to clean later, but I will survive. Yeah, we got a full 2 6-inch cake pans. And 18 cupcakes. That's a lot. Actually, maybe clean this up. Like maybe make this a little less hard on myself once it's all baked on. Runty boy means perfect tester. This is true. I think I'll probably try one of the ones that, man, I don't even think I'm gonna have enough frosting for all of these. I'll probably try one of the ones that I suspect has a dry cocoa bomb in it to see how it dissolves, if it dissolves while baking. And if it doesn't, we might have some issues, but that's okay. The best thing about having the camera right here, I can hide behind it and eat off the spatula. And have it not look weirdly sexual. Bonus. Okay. So we have 17 minutes until our 6-inch rounds are done. Good luck with the baking. Hey, how are you? Can you use the fork to take the lump out of it? I could. These guys are fine. There were no lumps in there. I think... I don't see any lumps is the thing. It's just when I poured it, I was like, huh. I don't know about that. Yeah, these are fine. Maybe it'll be fine. I've done this recipe a million times. I don't remember it ever being an issue, but we'll see. Hey, hippie. Okay, while that bakes, I'm gonna rinse this bowl out because we need it for frosting. And what better time to do it than when stuff's in the oven. And then we'll clean up a little bit, put our Guinness in the fridge, drink some water, and then maybe once I have like a good amount of water, drink some more Baileys. Yeah. So I'm gonna mute while the sink's going because it's just an annoying sound. Like more so than this even. So mute time. Okay, I think everything that we need cleaned is cleaned. Well, anything we need with the sink on. Might do some old German Easter bread. Yum! I thought about doing soda bread, but I like sweets more. That's really what it came down to. Hey, Button Mash. Good afternoon. We're 2 hours apart, I think so. I have a timer and I have, oh, it's 2:30. So it's like noon there. You're tuning in and out of work? Okay, no worries. Recipes are from her mother and grandmother. That's really cool. The one thing that I have a box of recipes from my grandma. And I went through them a couple of months ago and I'm like, I would make this on stream. We should make this on stream, you know. And the one that I talk about the most and the one that I found the actual recipe for, it's a mayo chocolate cake. But here's the thing. I put sour cream in cake. That's also kind of gross. And mayo is just eggs and oil, so it's probably fine. I think I stepped in batter. I want to try it. You've done the mayo cake before. Okay, well that settles it. Then we need to. So it is good. I think it just sounds grosser than it is. And also, we need to talk about the best mayo in the world. This is... I don't love mayo. But Kewpie Japanese mayonnaise is the best mayonnaise, like by far. And it has this weird creepy baby, and so what more could you want, really? Gross things turn delicious in sweets all the time. This is true. Just bought a new one. It's because there's MSG in it. There is MSG in it. This is true. You think the recipe is right on the container? Really? My grandma did have a thing for that. She would like cut out things from boxes or write down ones from containers, so it's probably the exact same recipe. It would make it moist? Yeah, absolutely. You just came back to mayo cake. Kewpie is god tier. Kewpie is the best. Japanese potato salad is way better. I haven't had Japanese potato salad because I really don't like potato salad. Like, I don't know, nothing about it is appetizing as much as I like potatoes. I made a huge mess. Oh my god. There is chocolate batter everywhere. There was some on the floor that I stepped in, there's some here, there's some over there. You don't either? Okay, maybe next time I go. I didn't tell GM this, so surprise. I got an alert for a flight tracker that I had been tracking like the prices of because we were supposed to go this summer and it's not happening. And when I like turned off that Google Flights alert, I was like, but what if I just like, oh, I have a foot cramp. Oh my god. What if I just like, I don't know, tracked flights for Japan next spring? Would that be crazy? Probably not. It was in a bento we got on our Shinkansen trip and it was bomb. Okay, I'll have to try it. Count me in. Let's go! Let's all go! You, me, GM, Haley, let's all go to Japan. Yeah, I really miss Japan. And I have been dying seeing all of your stuff on Instagram. Like anytime you post a story, I'm like, oh my gosh, more Japan pictures. It's really sad how much I miss it. You'd watch sumo. I never saw a sumo match. And both times I was there, I never saw a sumo match. Maybe 7 minutes. I'm still like not at all ready for the next step. I still need to dry everything that I just washed too. Oh no, I can use this. I will actually be right back. I need a towel. I need to dry everything that I just washed because we need it pretty immediately. You went to a tournament in Osaka? That would be so fun. You got a new lens that needs Japan street photos and landscapes. You guys are putting ideas in my head that as soon as I turn off the microphone, Jam's gonna be like, we have enough going on. But Japan. And traveling as a group is most fun, probably. What am I doing? I'm trying things. 2 months ago, Rikishi smooshed guy sitting next to the fighting spot. You want to travel? Let's all get vaccinated and let's all travel. I miss traveling so much. Japan is so close to Taiwan, you could totally, let's do it. You don't want to get it? Oh, I'm like anxiously awaiting the day that I can get it. The thing is that the beauty industry was kind of left out of like all of the groups. And so even though, is this chipped? Even though like I see people daily, like at least 100 people a day, I am not until like the very last group, I think. You've never traveled with friends. I've traveled with Haley. And we've gone to conventions and Vegas. Oh. I feel like there are more risks to getting COVID than there are the vaccine. But I'm also just, like, it kind of has to happen, you know, socially. We need to vaccinate. Yeah, it's about the spread, exactly. Like, I'm a relatively healthy person. I am more likely to be sicker with COVID than I am the vaccine. And it's better for society if I get vaccinated anyway. So like literally the second that I am able to, I am scheduling that appointment. You got your antibody test, cool. Yeah, like as soon as possible, I will be getting it. Water before more bevs. Okay, we have 3 minutes on the cakes. So once we swap those out, I'll put them on the cooling rack, hope that they don't crumble. And you know what, let me take a look at them because I smell them. Yeah. These actually look pretty done. Because again, this recipe was for 9-inch cake pans. Where are my toothpicks? Where are my toothpicks? Oh no! Listen to the cakes? Let's listen to them. Let's be like the guy that was in the Great British Bake Off. Oh, they're not done. They're jiggly boys. They're not done. They're telling me nothing. We're not even alive yet. We're still batter. You want buffets and to be able to go to movies with your mother and your husband again, and her husband. Buffets are questionable. When I was little, I loved them though. I was like obsessed with this one in Phoenix. And it was some sort, Oh gosh. It was some sort of buffet that just like had everything. It wasn't like a Chinese buffet, but I loved it. And my dad hated it. And then there was one time, I don't know if this is true or if this is just his excuse for us to never go again, but he said he saw a roach like crawl over the plates and we never went there again. But the one with the pizza, no, not the one with the pizza. That one was disappointing the last time I went with you, and I don't think I went again. This was, I think, so there is one called China Buffet, which is very vague, which is the only reason I'm saying it. But I'm pretty sure it was the restaurant that used to be there before it became China Buffet. No. It's just, in Phoenix, there's one called China Buffet. It might be a chain, it might not be. But I think that there was a different buffet-style place prior to that opening. They did eventually shut down, so maybe my dad was right. Maybe he saw a roach. But 8-year-old Rissa loved it. Your parents aren't buffet fans. Yeah, well, that's ear piercing. Okay, let's do another 5 minutes. This is probably nicer. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Starting now.
Thank you.
You got it.
I hate when it says, like, I say thank you, and it's like, no problem, you got it. And it makes me nervous. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I should be more careful about talking to the robots that listen. I lost my water. Here it is. Fun fact, my lid wasn't on all the way. I am shocked that I caught that. Absolutely shocked. My pants have a tendency to slip down, so that's why my hand's here. Plus side, floor's clean. That happened to your pot container last night? Oh my god. That's right, I forgot that when the Xbox came out, not the Xbox, but like, what is the one that I have? Xbox One? Yeah, Xbox One came out. It was like voice commands, and you could always be like, Xbox, turn off. Yes. Except, I had to like lower the pitch of my voice to get it to listen to me. I think high-pitched voices have a harder time with voice commands because the robot lady I just spoke to, that I don't want to say what it is because she'll listen, sometimes doesn't understand me, but never seems to have an issue with GM. Okay, we're ready to make frosting. Let's put this stuff away. This goes in the fridge. The other two can go in the fridge. The cakes are looking more risen, so they're probably going to be done soon. So we need 2 cups of butter for the frosting. This can go in the trash because I'm not going to put a whole box in. Yeah, no fighting in chat. I feel like everyone's like tensely waiting. No fighting in chat. So when the timer is done, I will probably just do the fridge that way, or the microwave that way. No one's robot ladies listening. Oh no, we're out of ice. Let's come up. 1v1 rust. We need this. We need 6 cups. This can go away. So I'm a little concerned timing-wise. I think the cakes are going to be too hot to frost on stream, which is unfortunate. And we've run into the issue before. Hey Google, stop. Let's take a look. See where did I put my oven? Not I put it over here. How are we looking? More done. What did the toothpick say? That you're not done. Not even close to done. Yeah, we're definitely probably not going to be able to frost. That's okay. Oh, it's only 2:45. We have time. I mean, I can sit here and talk about nothing forever, so. We never get to eat any of these goodies. It's not like seeing pics of them. This is true. That you don't, I mean, well, the people in the area might get to eat them later if GM goes over there to bring discs. So, that's not necessarily true. But if it's not done and if it doesn't get frosted in time, I wonder if, you know what, she has... what she recommends for cupcakes. Oh, recipe notes to eliminate alcohol. No. Who's looking for a Guinness cake recipe and then wants to eliminate the alcohol? Drink Baileys and make frosting time. I don't have any cold. I don't have any ice. Best taste, you can make it 2 days in advance. No. But she does not say cook time for cupcakes, so we're gonna have to guess again. So the other thing is my oven runs cold. Or it seems to most of the time, but not all the time. Otherwise I would just raise it a little bit more. Yeah, that's alright. I don't want to make the frosting until it's like almost time to frost. Holy cow, what is going on? Yeah. There was a time where I would just do shots of Baileys. This is not that time. Also, this is not terrible. I really thought I didn't like Guinness. Room temperature Guinness is not like best, but it's not terrible. powdered sugar. That's what I keep telling myself I'll get out. You can't do stouts. I can have about one stout and then I'm over it. Because they're so heavy. But they make for really good cake. Like Guinness chocolate cake. It's as good, if not better, than the normal chocolate cake I make. Chocolate peanut butter stout. I feel like someone else was telling me about that recently too. And it sounds really heavy. Like really rich. Sweet baby Jesus, says GM. Oh, in your area, look for Sweet Baby Jesus. That's the brand of beer, I guess. Okay. One minute. I wish we could have an oven cam, but I don't want to put this on the floor. Brewery is DeClaw. Beer is Sweet Baby Jesus. Interesting. I wonder if downstairs would have it. Probably not. It's also like, I know I would have one, maybe half of one, and be like, I don't want this. And then GM would be like, I also don't want this anymore. They don't have it in Texas? Interesting. Across the street probably would, yeah. Which across the street? Never mind. Your buddy in ML. What is ML? I assume it just, whatever. So there was actually, I'm not a huge beer drinker. Shush. I'm not a huge beer drinker, but when I go to Disneyland, promise they're related, a couple of times a year, they do in California Adventure like different food carts and like festivals, like food festivals, or like they did a Lunar New Year and then they had a bunch of extra food carts around that had Lunar New Year offerings. And with those things, they usually have different beers, most of which are local to California, but a lot of times they just have like really interesting flavors. And there was one I had in the winter, and I think it was a gingerbread stout that was actually really good. And I finished it and was like, I could have another one. And I think that's the only stout I've ever like really liked. And I've never had it again. I've never really looked for it, to be honest. How are we looking? Still not done. I hate that. Maybe in the new place we will have a better oven. If we don't, we have a problem, because I'm pretty sure it's new. Whiskey stones are warm. Ice is non-existent. We could just drink Baileys and coffee. Let's just drink Baileys and coffee. I think this is the last of the coffee. Maybe not. Nope, there's a little bit left. Put bottle in the freezer. I could. If there were room in the freezer, but we went grocery shopping today and there is not. I feel like this is like a crotch cam, and I feel like I need to move it, so let's go back to the bowl. That's better. Way less crotchy. Wipe up that water. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the cakes. I didn't set, did I set another timer? No, I didn't set another timer. They're almost done. And they will probably continue to cook a little bit in the pans. But I want them to like actually be done because we're already kind of going to rush them so that I can frost. Also, I had to go to the liquor store today to buy Bailey's. Did not know that it's like $30. No clue that it was that expensive now. And maybe it's always been $30, or maybe it's always been $30 in Virginia. But I feel like when I was younger, I either cared less or didn't notice. Or it wasn't that much. I should wear a less annoying sweater when baking. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. It's been like, let's see, I did 25 minutes. A 5-minute timer, a 5-minute timer. It's been 35 minutes, and it calls for 9-inch cake pans, 9-inch rounds, for I think 30 minutes. What do you say? You say 35 minutes. No. Stupid oven. Oh well. We're here. We've got Bailey's. We have coffee. And we will have cake. It'll just take a little bit longer than anticipated. And I still have 3 o'clock, 3.5 hours until I need to be done for D&D. And I need to be not tipsy for D&D. I'm not, but I need to be careful about not drinking too much. No clue how you landed here. You were looking for advice streams. Well, we can try to solve your problems. We might not give you solid advice. But hello. Welcome anyway. Let's move this a little bit. Between your sister and I. Go on. I feel like this is a setup. I really do. But go on. I'm hooked. She's pregnant with my child. There it is. Yep. I've got no advice for your fake situation. Sorry. I don't want to keep opening the oven. But it's like any minute now it's going to be done. Lucky Phil, my thoughts exactly. Best of luck to you. That would be... like, if there were a family therapist that specialized in that, that would be a really hard job to do every day and to, like, live with. You know? Did you know, this is way tangent off of what I just said. But did you know, so... vets that work on like cats and dogs, not like veterans. Vets have the highest rate of suicide. It's vets and dentists. Because I start my new job on Monday working at an animal rescue. And one of my coworkers told me that. And I'm like, I don't know how to process that information. But like I had heard about dentists, but you heard pharmacist. Interesting. I could see pharmacist. You read that in Forbes as well. Interesting. Yeah, I had heard dentists. But not the other two. Doctors, what's the PH word? Yeah, no, not pharmacist. Not pharmacist, but a PH word. Psychiatrist? Psychologist? PH. I mean, there's a podiatrist, but unless you're like... I wouldn't say that. Never mind. Let's draw the line. Yeah, I don't know. Vets have the same empathy gene as those working with people. That's what my coworker said, that it was like an empathy thing. That you're treating patients that can't tell you what's wrong, and they can't tell you how much pain that they're in. That's exactly what she said. That's so interesting. Anyway, that was a weird tangent, but that's what that made me think of. I'm thinking that these are done, if not incredibly close to being done. Waste another toothpick. Test the other one. Beautiful! That's not in the trash can. These are going on the cooling rack, and the cupcakes are going in. I'm definitely gonna have to level these. And I just want to give... Oh, there was water on that. I'm gonna give the bread knife a rinse. Alright, let's put these in. Let's try 25 minutes again. See how they feel about it. And then I'll probably keep an eye on them too. Crazy cat ladies put saving 63 cats over the health of their home. Yeah. I love cats. I really, really do. But with stuff like that, you have to be careful about like making sure that they have good living conditions. And I feel like a lot of times, like the animal hoarders, it's not really empathy for them. It's more like comfort for them, because the animals are usually not like doing well, you know? Oh my God. You are determined to circle back to that. But that was a better segue than I probably would have thought of, so I'll give you that. So, let's see, at 15 minutes I'll take those out of the pan. Let me rinse and dry my bread knife. We're gonna have to level those quite a bit. It's gonna be a small cake, but that's okay. You too. Happy St. Patty's Day. I feel like I need cups for every holiday. Like that would be so fun and festive, but it would be kind of a pain storage-wise. I have the perfect cup. It is not officially a St. Patrick's Day. It's a little dusty. I never use this cup because it is hand wash only. But it is green. It has a green fairy on it. But you can't really see. Hold please. There we go. There we go. It's kind of St. Patty's Day. It's more St. Patty's Day than a ghost that says, "Where's my booze?" Please don't make a mess. Perfect. This feels better. This feels more festive. Now we're back to crotch cam. Let's move this. Somehow. I know. Hopefully we get to go to another Moulin Rouge movie party. So this cup is from Alamo Drafthouse. And Haley and I were spending Valentine's Day together, I think. It was like Valentine's Day weekend and I was in Arizona. And so we went to go see Moulin Rouge together because we both love that movie. And it came, you could order like a themed drink for Moulin Rouge. And it came with a glass that you got to keep. And we probably paid way too much for it. But it was a good drink, and now there's a cup that I still have. Was it a cat? Yeah. But he felt really bad about it. I remember you telling me that. That he felt really guilty about it. But Alamo always does events. Surely... And the Renaissance Fair is often the first weekend of... Or often Valentine's Day weekend. We'll get it again. It'll be fine. Alamo did declare bankruptcy, and they closed their flagship location, which was on 6th Street. And I love that location, and I actually am really sad about it. But they did say that they're keeping all of their other locations open, so I can still get my favorite queso in Loudon. I haven't been since my 28th birthday. Anyway, when we saw Frozen 2, because shortly after everything shut down. So. Physician. Isn't that like a catch-all term? Or is like family doctors are physicians? Happy St. Patty's Day! He really did. I would have been sadder. Yeah, my Deep Eddy one is gone. My Deep Eddy shirt is gone too. And I have my theories. Which is sad because the Deep Eddy vodka got bought out shortly after we went on that tour and got all of our cool stuff. But oh well. So maybe that includes vets and dentists. That would make sense. That like all physicians, like physicians as a whole, tend to have a higher rate. Yeah, I loved that cup. It was like a mason jar, for those that don't know, and it just had the Deep Eddy logo. But Deep Eddy is the best vodka. Their peach vodka is so good. I should have bought some today. But the last thing I need is more alcohol, to be honest. What is playing on Spotify? Not what I want to play. I just looked at my phone and it was like, here's this random thing that's probably not DMCA free. That's not good. So let me make sure that my playlist is on repeat. There we go. Well, if it is not DMCA free, at least it'll be a first break, I think. So cupcakes, 18 minutes. So 3.5 minutes until I take those out, let them cool more, and then level them. And I think once I take them out of the cake tin, then we'll make some frosting. That sounds like a plan. For regular, yeah. I feel like I'm more likely to just drink flavored vodka in general. So we don't have any vodka here at the moment. We just have... Why do we have so much whiskey? We have a Japanese whiskey. This might actually be bourbon. This tiny little thing of bourbon. Woodford Reserve. Woodford Reserve. And it has a cute little bow. And then we have tequila that no one's had in about a year. And now we have Bailey's. And now we have Kraken rum. You like regular for Moscow Mules? Yeah, I do like regular for Moscow Mules, but peach in a mule is not bad either. Like the peach and the mint is nice. But then just using like sparkling water instead of ginger beer, I think. Is that not technically a mule then? I don't know. We have so much alcohol. So we're moving in like a month. And so I don't want to like, I was at the liquor store today. And I was like, I should buy stuff because I actually prefer mixed drinks over like beer. And definitely over wine. But I didn't want to buy a bunch of stuff because then we just have to move it anyway. But I do like, did you know they make baby bottles of Kraken? They're so little and small. They're so cute. I just like their bottles. Spice rum is spice rum, as far as I'm concerned, but I like their bottles. No ginger beer, not a mule. That's fair. You know, I think a mule without ginger beer is still better than an extra spicy jalapeno Moscow Mule. There was a time that Haley was in Austin, and we went to a bar on Rainy Street. Was it South by Southwest? Something was going on when you were there. And, oh my god. It sounded good. It sounded like a lightly spicy Moscow Mule. And when that bartender opened up that jalapeno, we could like feel the spice in our eyes. And even the bartender was like, oh, that's a spicy jalapeno. And so I don't think we could finish those drinks. Maybe Haley did because she's a champ, but I couldn't because I'm a big weenie. You've never been there during South by Southwest. Something was going on because Rainy Street was taken over by like branding. And I don't remember what the event was, but I guess that's like half the year that Rainy's taken over. You finished it and died inside. I was gonna say, oh, 2 of my coworkers went to Vegas this past weekend. Or this past week, I think they're still there. Maybe they get back today. And she was like, where do we go? I've never been. I was like, go to the Chandelier Bar. It's incredible. You know, there's different themed drinks on every level, but don't get a Long Island. Because there was a time that Haley got a Long Island at the middle level of the Chandelier Bar. They charged her like $18 for it, and it was disgusting. It was the worst. Not that I'm a big Long Island person anyway, but my coworkers were also like, okay, we are above the age of 30, we're not getting Long Islands. Like, well, given the opportunity, I'd still order an AMF, so. It was 15, okay. It was really gross though. It was really bad. I think that's the one drink that has been so bad that I'm not sure that you finished it. Maybe you did. No, I don't remember. I would not get an AMF these days. I think I would start like a night out with an AMF and then just kind of get weaker drinks as the night goes on. But I also just like AMFs. Like I like that shitty, what is it? Blue curacao. I like that. And I know that that's like what 21-year-olds drink because they don't like the taste of liquor. But I'm a 29-year-old that doesn't really like the taste of liquor, so. You don't think you've had one since you were 21? Exactly. I don't know, I'm a big weenie. And I like sugary drinks. Hence my Baileys and coffee. 12 minutes. Let's take these bad boys out of the pan. How do you feel? Do you feel like you're done? Does this pan feel like it's hot? Yes. Oh, butternuts, where are you? squished. That's fair. That seems like a good reason to not have another drink again. Just like, when's the last time you had a tequila sunrise? Because I bet it was around the same time. Ooh, these are coming away from the pan already. This is good. Because I'm really just scraping flour off the side of the pan. That's what all that is. Yeah, they look good. I'm happy with them. Pan is still a little hot. Oh, we had perfect release. Yay! Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, continue to cool, please. Yeah, cool. This guy's a little more stuck. I think I may have missed a spot with the butter. Okay. How do we feel? Oh, we feel a little more stuck. Oh, okay. Yay! Beautiful! Still very warm. We need to level them. I want them to cool a little bit more. I'm just gonna hold these cakes, like. So happy. Good job. Alright, let's set these aside. Ow! Oh, my finger's stuck. Promise I'm not drunk. I'm very proud of my cakes. Alright, back to the bowl. Let's make some frosting. Get out of here, Ned. We need 2 cups of butter, room temperature. These might be a little bit above room temperature. No, they're still pretty cold. They've been out pretty much since I bought them. But if it's too loose, we'll just stick it in the fridge for a bit. It'll firm up. And it's not like we don't have time to kill anyway. In we go. Perfect. Cupcakes are looking done. Actually gonna check them when I'm done putting this in the bowl. Well, no, it's only been 15 minutes. They're not done yet. At 20, I'll check though. Perfect. So 2 of those sticks seem to be a little bit warmer than I want them to be, but the other 2 seem fine. So we have, oh my god, 6 cups of sifted powdered sugar. Oh, okay. We're actually just beating the butter by itself first. So I will mute while this happens because it's going to be high speed, which is super loud. And then we'll continue. Yeah, the table was dancing quite a bit. It says it's locked. I did lock one side a little bit more while that was happening, but I guess that's just how it goes when you have a movable island. Not like a built-in island. Okay. So let's add our powdered sugar. It calls for sifted powdered sugar, so I guess I'll put it in this bowl. This bowl that I got cake batter on. And then put it in a little bit at a time. Where is my sifty boy? There it is. Oh! It landed. No, I'm still gonna rinse it. Let's see. It didn't actually like touch the floor, the food part, but still, floors are disgusting. So, perfect. Powdered sugar is the messiest, absolutely. And it wouldn't be the first time that I've sent a bunch of powdered sugar flying up. So, 6 cups of it. Do you even fit in here? Yeah, you do. Okay. 1 cup. Probably do more than one at a time. What if you mix powdered cheese in with your powdered sugar? You would get something. I don't know what kind of an abomination that would be, but try it and report back. Okay, there's 1 cup. It's already creating a huge mess. It's everywhere. 2 cup. That's fine. It's gonna have a cup on standby, but that's not. So let's do 2 cups at a time, because this bowl is actually not that big. Alright. Slowly. While that's going, I'm making a huge mess. There's like a cloud of powdered sugar floating around. This is fine. So all the cakes I've been making recently have been like a Swiss meringue buttercream, which I like the texture of, but it's such a pain. I do like the taste. It's not quite as sweet, but it's just such a pain. So it's kind of nice to just do like a normal butter powdered sugar frosting this time. It's everywhere. I'm just trying really hard not to get it on the laptop. Okay, there's another 2 cups. In you get. Last 2 cups. It's absolutely everywhere. You see such a small part of the mess right here. These guys, I'm probably gonna take out real quick. These are looking, yeah. Hopefully not overbaked. But definitely done. Okay, everything's out of the oven. Now we just have to finish stuff off. 2 cups. Oh, my phone's dying. That's good. Jeez, this is everywhere. Okay, throw away those little guys. Back to mixing. I am gonna mute because we're gonna whip it. We've got buttercream and powdered sugar everywhere, but mostly buttercream. So let's give it a taste. That's what I have. Tastes like Bailey's, like slightly. It's not super. It's the other end. tastes like Bailey's. I wish it weren't quite so yellow, but I also don't really want to dye green. Like, I was kind of hoping it would be more tan, but that's okay. That is not the end of the world. All right, we've got that guy. Where is my spatula? Nice and whipped though. It's a good consistency. I guess it is pretty tan. There's some yellow on the outsides. You know what? I'm gonna whip it again real quick because some of the butter is stuck to the sides. This is a really nice consistency though. Alright. Real quick, another whip. All over my hand. Perfect. Did not know until I accidentally scrolled down that the alert box has its own volume settings. So let's go back to these guys. They're not like ready to frost and stack, but they're cool enough that I can level them. So let's do that really quick. And then we have snackies. No. Okay, well, we took part of the side came off. That's okay. He can be the bottom piece. It is good though. And none of the cocoa stayed chunk form. Perfect. I'm happy. I'll probably eat that for lunch. If you're wondering how dull my knife is, that just answered that question. Yeah. Perfect. I'm stoked. So we're gonna let these cool. Stream Little Nightmares 2. Yeah, someone I follow has been playing a lot of that recently. It looks like, oh my god, I just spent like forever figuring out the name of the game. Inside is the second one. What the fuck is the first one? You're like a little kid, and it's a puzzle platformer, but you kind of die in horrific ways. Limbo. It looks like Limbo or Inside. So I would be interested in playing it. It's just the knife we used to get it out of the pan. So since I'm not going to be able to decorate on stream because it's not going to cool in time. It's very good. With the cake, you don't really taste the Irish cream so much. It just tastes like creamy frosting. You were never here. Totally didn't give away your cover. So yeah, I'm gonna let these guys cool. I will probably post on Instagram once I decorate these guys. I'll pop out of the pans in a little bit. But yeah, now I know I can do baking streams from my laptop, which is a hell of a lot easier than unplugging my entire desktop, moving it 3 feet to the right, and then trying to plug everything in and stream. So I'm not gonna promise anything, but maybe baking streams come back somewhat regularly. We'll see. But this has been fun. We have we have Guinness cupcakes, Guinness cake, and Bailey's buttercream. And I will catch you guys on Tuesday. Bye.